Hello, geography class. Happy Tuesday. I hope you all are having an amazing day on this short week that we have for this week. Again, Friday's off. Woohoo! Happy Diwali. Um, Today is going to be a pretty good day. It's not going to be too hard, not going to be too much work going on, but we're going to have some fun with it. And from now on, we are going to be working in our project groups, okay? So this week, even though we're not spending much more time working on our project, we will be working in our project groups so we can get used to working together, okay? If you have not come up with a travel agency name yet, that can be something else that you talk about today. So please do try to come up with a travel agency name by the end of this week. Sound good? Alrighty. Let me share my screen so I can begin our presentation for today. So for the rest of the week, we are going to be focusing on Central America and the Caribbean islands, okay? We spent a lot more time talking about Canada and the United States than we will about Central America and the Caribbean islands. I wish that wasn't the case. I wish we had more time because I love Central America and the Caribbean islands. I think it is such a fascinating place with amazing culture, beautiful scenery, and delicious food. So let's learn as much as we can about the region over the next few days. So as our little warm-up for class today, I want to give you a riddle, okay? So I'm going to give you the riddle. I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about it. If you have guesses, go ahead and send those guesses in the Zoom chat, okay? Are you ready to guess the answer to the riddle? What was the largest island in the world before Australia was discovered? Okay? What was the largest island in the world before Australia was discovered? Go ahead and think about it. Take a few more seconds to think about it. If you would like to make a guess, quickly go ahead and type your guess into the Zoom chat box right now. What was the largest island in the world before Australia was discovered? Are you ready to learn the answer? The answer is still Australia. It was still the largest island in the world before humans discovered it. Just because we didn't know it was there doesn't mean it wasn't the biggest island in the world, right? So now that we've got our riddle hat on a little bit, we are going to have a few more riddles ahead of us today as well. So our daily objective is I can interpret riddles and maps in order to identify the countries of Central America and the Caribbean. Okay? So this is the area of the world that we are going to be looking at today. Okay? This area over here is Central America. Okay? Mexico is the largest country in Central America. And oftentimes, some people don't even consider it to be a part of Central America. And even in our regions project, we are keeping Mexico and Central America separate, okay, for the travel agency project. The reason why we're doing that is because you can see how much bigger Mexico is than the other countries, okay? And because it's so close to the United States, it has a lot more culture, a lot more interesting things about it. It's sort of its own place, whereas all the countries down here are pretty similar. And then out here to the right are the Caribbean islands, okay? Some of you even did a Caribbean island for your picture book project, okay? And so all of these islands out here, big or small, count as the Caribbean islands, okay? So there is a Google Slides activity on Edmodo, okay? The instructions are attached to the document. The goal is to label the largest countries of our new region of study, okay? So let's check it out really quickly, this activity. What we're gonna do is in your group, one person is going to create a copy of this document and share it with everyone else, okay? One person is going to create this document and is going to share this document with everyone else in your group, okay? And your objective is to label these countries, what they are, based off of these clues, okay? Based off of these clues that are here, all right? You're gonna use these clues as a group to discuss and figure out what these countries are. Now, one thing you could do that I'm telling you not to do, but one thing you could do is just Google the names of those countries, create a text box, which you're gonna have to do anyway, create a text box and type in what country these countries are, okay? But that would be super lame. If you wanna do that, you can. But following the riddles to fill out the map is gonna be a lot more fun and a lot more fulfilling for you to do. So please don't Google the answers. Try to come up with them as best you can based off the riddles, okay? Once you finish that section, then it's time for the Caribbean islands, okay? So this time you actually are going to use Google, okay? For Central America, no Google. For the Caribbean islands, yes, Google. And so your job is to locate these 5 Caribbean islands on this map, okay? As you can see, there are way more than 5 islands, but your job is just to discover 5 countries or 5 islands on the map, okay? Once you do that, please answer these 3 questions based off of what you found for this map and based off of Google if you need to go to Google to help you finish these questions. So this is our activity for today. About halfway through class, teacher May Po is going to pause the video, or right now she's going to pause the video. About halfway through class, she's going to press play again, and you're going to be able to check your answers for the Central America image, okay? So, as a group, get out there and get working. Ready? Go. The video will be paused. All right, everybody, welcome back. It's time to check our answers on Central America, okay? What are the correct answers based off the riddles that we did? First, this country near the top, this bigger country near the top is Guatemala. The country just next to that is Belize. Below that is Honduras. Below that is El Salvador. The biggest country in this Central American region is Nicaragua. Below that is the country of Costa Rica. And then finally, the country with the very famous canal, the country of Panama. It has the Panama Canal. Take a look at this map. Oh, sorry. Take a look at this map and make sure you have your answers correct. All right, everybody. that's all I have for you today. I hope you had a lot of fun working on this activity. Okay. With that being said, thank you all for being here, geography class. Thank you all for doing your best, and I look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you later.